Wednesday's market SITREP here at Top Gun Options. Matthew Buckley, call sign Wiz, the primary and weekly options model portfolio manager here at TGO. And the national embarrassment continues. Here we go, folks. GDP came in at 1.7%. Yay, Wiz, come on. That's green. That's a good number. We were forecasting 1.1%, folks. If you think we're going to get out of this economic Vietnam this president's been leading us around in, we need an upper 2. We need a 3 in front of this number to get out of this. And last time this was revised down to 1.8 from 2.5%. And you ready? Check this out. The Q1 GDP was revised down from 1.8% to 1.1%. The biggest miss in 27 months. We're not going to get out of this mess, folks. And here's what's even worse. This makes me almost physically ill as an American. These numbers are wrong. With the stroke of a pen, the Obama administration has changed the way we calculate GDP. So you ready for this? The Q1 GDP was 16.535 trillion. You ready for this, though? Previously, it was 15.984. And magically, with the stroke of a pen, the Obama administration has added $550 billion in, quote, growth. It didn't happen. But the Obama administration would have you believe that the numbers are better than they actually are. Now, you're not going to hear this on your liberal media or just about anywhere because they're all in the tank for Obama. We're in an absolute train wreck, folks, and it's going to get worse. You ready? Here you go. This makes sense, Mr. President. The top tax rate should be 28% for corporations because that's what Apple, Facebook, GE, who paid how much in federal taxes? Can you answer with me? 0. That's how much they paid, but they should be paying less, right? They should be paying less than who? Top Gun Options, Larry's Bagel Shop, the small tire store down the street, the local air conditioning guy who employs 10 people. They should be paying 40%. You can't make this stuff up, folks. Small businesses that are the, quote, engine that power America, according to him in one of his past airy speeches. He's right. They do power America. But he wants to pay them to pay more taxes than an Apple, a Facebook, a GE, a Google, right? An Apple who keeps $140 quadrillion overseas as opposed to here in the United States. Unbelievable, folks. You can't make this stuff up. Something else you won't hear in the liberal media? So the law was set to take effect January 1st. The employer mandate under Obamacare, January 1st. That's the law. Just like smoking weed's illegal and speeding in a school zone. It's the law. Our king has decided, we don't have to follow the law. I'm going to delay it for a year. All hail King Obama. That delay is going to cost $12 billion and boot 1 million workers off of their health care. Who cares, though, right? Do you care? Check this out. He's gallivanting around the other day calling the income gap wrong, right? The evil 1%ers versus the 99 percenters. Here's some breaking news, again, that you're not going to hear. The top 1% under this president, their incomes have grown 11.2% in real terms. The bottom 99%, their incomes have shrunk. Under Bush and Clinton, you ready for? As a result, 121% of the gains in real income during Obama's recovery have gone to the top 1%. So for all you Bush haters out there, the top 1% under Bush captured 65% of income gains. And during Clinton, 45% in the roaring 90s. So this president, while running around yelling about the evil 1% and this, quote, income gap, has actually widened it. Again, you're not going to hear this on your liberal media. This is why you come to Top Gun Options, because, folks, this is going to end. I mean, the market opened a little while ago. The Dow's up, the SPOOs are up on incredibly poor GDP data. What are we waiting for? We're waiting for the Fed. We're waiting for the Fed to come out this afternoon, give us our hopium so we can all take a deep breath and watch this market go higher. It's going to end, folks. This MacGyver market that's built with a paperclip, a straw, and a rubber band is going to fail. but it's going to fail higher from here, right? The market's going to go higher until Bernanke physically says he fires that shotgun into the air as our bartender, providing a bunch of Wall Street drunks liquidity into the air, saying last call. I'm easing my asset purchases. Then we'll see the market go full freak mode. Until then, smoke your hopium that the Fed's given us, and we go higher. And it's an embarrassment, folks. I really am embarrassed as an American to see all this stuff. And as we go higher, let's just take a quick stroll around the block. Ahmadinejad activating 5,000 new centrifuges, right? Egypt's imploding. China is imploding. And just a little nice story, that report I saw this morning out of China. China's military preparing for a people's war in cyberspace. They're not even going to fire a shot. The first action in a war with China is going to be a couple keystrokes. All our satellites are going to be gone, our GPS, our military satellites, and all your computers not going to work, and you're going to log in, and your bank account's going to be zero. So I hope you're keeping paper copies. This article is it's absolutely disturbing. But everything's great, right? Everything's great. The stock market's going higher, and I'm seeing my portfolio rise. Well, good luck with that, folks. I guarantee you, when this music stops, I'm gonna have a chair when this music stops, and I'm gonna potentially profit, like you read about, in profiting off of Other Stupidity magazine, because this is nothing, folks. This is built on absolutely nothing but fake money from a guy. And it's scary. It's happening around the world. It's just not the United States. Kuroda in Japan, Kerry, Bank of England, Mario Draghi, less of an extent, and the Bernanke. Central bankers around the world are powering markets higher on nothing, on bad economic data, and this can only end poorly. So again, not to scare the hell out of you, but this isn't. It's not going to be pretty, folks. But I'm having a great time. We're doing some good work. Good week in the weekly options model portfolio so far. Looking at $3,600 gain out of a Goog bull put spread. It's seeing about $1,000 loss right now in a gold bull put spread. Not too worried about it. Once the Fed comes out and gives us some hope in this afternoon, gold's down on the GDP report, but the GLD's down. But I think it gets some airspeed back based on what the Fed comes out and says. But potential profit of $5,500 in a week on Goog, and maybe $1,400 on the GLD. That's a hell of a week in the weekly options model portfolio here at Top Gun Options. So I got to run. Like I said, got to get in a live trading session here. So I'll be back with tomorrow's SITREP. If you want to take a look at any of our services here and give them a test flight at Top Gun Options, our live trading or trade alert services, our weekly options, go ahead and hover over services and select one of these drop downs, and you can take a test flight and get the real story, folks. If you're watching TV or reading a newspaper, you're severely misinformed. You have got to go out, do your own research, or come here at Top Gun Options, and I'll tell you the truth, because it's just we don't have time not to tell you the truth. I'm going to go out there, find everything that's going on, and keep you fully up to speed so you're prepared for the combat of trading and what's to come. Okay, happy hunting. Make sure you hedge, and I'll see you tomorrow.